Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another review. This time of set 76302, the Superman Mech versus Lex Luthor. This set came out this year for the new Superman movie that's coming out. It's not a direct tie-in, but it's something out there for the movie. Comes with two figures, Superman and Lex Luthor. And it is 15 pieces, and it is the first Superman figure that's been available in 5 years, and I believe the first Superman figure available in a set in 7 years, because I'll have to check, but I believe the last Superman figure was in a CMF, and then before that, 2018 was the last time he was in a set. So it's been quite a while since we've gotten a Superman figure, so I'm excited to see how this figure looks. It looks pretty good from the box art and all that. I do like this box art. Got Superman in the corner here, DC logo, and then on the back you got the set in action, or I guess really it's Superman in action. The Mech's kind of not doing anything, and then yeah, push tab on the bottom to open up the set. Obviously, it does seem weird. Why does Superman need a mech? But I guess they wanted to mix it up, and I did see this online, so take it with a grain of salt. Apparently, hero mechs sell better, so that's why it's not a Lex Luthor mech. Again, I don't know. I just saw that said somewhere, and that seems to make sense to me, because these are sets for kids, so who knows. But let's get this thing open. The set comes with 2 bags and a little box for Superman's cape. And then, obviously, the instruction booklet is pretty plain, but on the back, it doesn't even show any other sets, probably because DC has like 4 of them, so you don't really need to advertise them in the instruction booklet. But anyway, let's get this set built. Okay, now that the set is built, let's take a look at the minifigures. First off, Superman, as it's his set, his mech. I think it's a good figure. I want to say that first. This is the second Superman figure I've ever had, and the other one was a Man of Steel figure, so I haven't had any of the, like, you know, more comic-y Supermans, but generally, I do like this figure. My 2 minor complaints would be they should have given him red trunks, which is really basic. It's just give him a red hip piece. That should have been pretty simple. Red, blue, like, both of those should cost the same. Both of them should be available, so just give him a red hip piece for some trunks, especially. It's definitely meant to be like a tie-in loosely to the new Superman movie. And that one has trunks, and comic Superman has trunks, most of them. So I would have just given them red trunks. And then the other thing is, again, because it's for the movie, right? Like, they can say otherwise, but there's a new Superman movie coming out, and they release a new Superman set for the first time in 7 years. Obviously, it's for the movie. I would have given him the little symbol on the cape, if that's possible, which I imagine it must be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe the technology's just not there, but a little symbol on the back. But other than that, a good figure. He's got the yellow belt with the little, like, Superman logo without, obviously, the big red S. And then, obviously, the logo itself, which looks very nice. I don't know if I'd see complaints. I think I've seen some people talk about the hair choice. They have another hair piece that is more, I guess, classic Superman with like one curl. But I think this one works as well for Superman. I think it looks fine. Works plenty as well. He's got the red eye, laser vision for the second facial expression, and then obviously a nice smile, and then just some muscle detailing and the continuation of the belt on the back. Obviously doesn't need crazy detailing when it's all covered by a cape. Then the Lex Luthor also looks really good. I really like the power armor design. I'm not so sure about the clear shoulders. I think I would have preferred it in the solid green color of the suit. Maybe that's just me, but That would be my preference. He's got a little piece of kryptonite here. Another piece of kryptonite, assumedly, obviously, in the gun. And then on the back, some really nice detailing. In the front, the big L, and then just some more armor detailing. All in all, pretty nice. Again, I don't have any other Lex Luthor Power Armor figures to compare it to, but I'd say it's a pretty good figure. I'd say it's pretty solid for some Lex Luthor Power Armor. Now, the mech itself, pretty good. I don't have too many other of the, like, superhero mechs to compare it to. Obviously, I do collect Ninjago, so I've gotten plenty of mechs from there, but these mechs are kind of, like, not the same design philosophy, I guess I'd say. Ninjago mechs tend to be quite different. I did get the Wolverine mech that released probably 3-4 years ago now, but that's about it. But I would say it's pretty decent for a little Superman mech. They've got the little yellow gold belt in the front. The torso can spin around, and obviously if you move the little flight boosters up, it can spin around fully without obstruction. The legs are fairly posable. You can move them quite a bit. Obviously, you can see there, you make them do the splits if you so choose, and then move them all the way back, all the way front, do another kind of splits, essentially. But obviously, pretty posable, and it's going to be pretty solid just because of the size. That's the thing, you know. The bigger a mech gets, the more unstable it gets usually, but at this size, you can make them do some funky things like that, you know, have them posed up. And, I mean, eventually, if you whack it over, it'll fall down, but it'll stand to light shaking and stuff like that. The arms, posable as well. They've got some little red here for what would be the start of a cape if the mech had one. Then, like I said, the boosters on the back, they are posable a little bit. They're not posable, I guess movable. You can have them in different positions, up or down, really, or anywhere in between. And then the little fingers, they can be turned into a fist or opened up. Not much you can do with them. There's nothing for him to hold. I mean, you can make something, but nothing included in the set. And then it's very simple, obviously, to put him in the mech. You fold this down, and I do like the printed Superman logo. Looks really nice on the triangular piece. I actually haven't tried it, but let's see. He should fit in with the cape. I'd imagine they don't make you take off the cape for every time you want to slap him in the mech. So, yeah, he fits fine. Closes up, and you got the cape running out the back. So it's like the mech has a little mini cape now. And he fits in seamlessly. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty good. All in all, I'd recommend it if you want a Superman figure because, you know, it's the first figure in 5 years. First set in 8. Or 7, excuse me. So, definitely, you know, if you want a Superman figure, this is probably the cheapest way to get it. I don't know, maybe there's a really cheap figure you can get on Bricklink, but either way, pretty good figure, pretty good mech, even though, yes, sure, it's pretty silly that Superman has one, but hey, he's weakened by kryptonite, so he needs the mech, you know, say something like that. It's fun. It's a pretty good mech, pretty good price range at $15. All in all, yeah, I'd recommend. If you enjoyed the video, you want to see more LEGO content, leave a like, subscribe, do all that. See you in the next one. Peace.